Hello, I'm Professor Mark Lane, and I'd like to welcome you to Astronomy 100. Astronomy is the science of understanding the objects and nature of our universe. The universe is a big place, and so the study of astronomy is diverse. Some areas of astronomy deal specifically with our solar system, while other areas deal with the nature of the stars. Some astronomers study the galaxies that are full of stars, while others prefer to understand the big picture and spend their time learning about the structure of the universe itself. In this course, we will be exploring the basic science of astronomy. In doing so, we will learn about the fundamental principles of nature that help us understand the cosmos. Astronomy is the oldest science that required the efforts of humans to learn about the natural laws that explain what the universe is and how we fit into it. It began when humans first looked to the sky and wondered about the nature and meaning of the heavens and their place within it. Many thousands of years ago, the people of the ancient cultures began this endeavor of explaining the unexplainable by creating gods who govern the heavens and its mysterious ways. The supernatural powers of the gods were needed because humans had not quite learned how to explain the natural world using the scientific method. Physics, chemistry, biology, and natural selection were discoveries that were still thousands of years in the future, and so the details of nature were left to being simply the will of the gods. This was comforting and satisfying to most people. But thankfully, there were a few who were not satisfied with keeping the universe a mystery, and so they pushed forward to find natural explanations of the world around them. Eventually, astronomy emerged as an attempt to study and describe the movements of celestial bodies. The nature of the sun, moon, and planets was still elusive, but plotting their movements and attempting to determine their distance was possible. In the 19th century, scientists began to unlock the mysteries of light and the forces of nature. It became possible to learn about the nature of the distant objects in the sky by what information the light from these objects would carry to the earthbound observers. As a result, astronomy could then be combined with physics and chemistry to become astrophysics. So as you can see, learning the science of astronomy is also an exploration of humanity's attempt to understand the world around them. And so this course, we will often include the people who helped move this endeavor forward. Part of learning about the science of astronomy is learning about the tools that astronomers use. Today, the telescope is the primary tool for observing the universe, but the telescope is still a relatively new invention compared to the thousands of years humans have been watching the heavens. Before telescopes, ancient humans believed that what they saw with the naked eye was all that the universe had to offer. But early in the 17th century, the telescope began to show astronomers that there was so much more. Among the many things astronomers eventually learned were that planets were not simply wandering stars, that the sun was part of a galaxy of stars, and found evidence that the universe is expanding as time goes by. Many of these discoveries were made at observatories around the world, the home to the largest telescopes used in astronomy. In this course, we will visit two of the more famous observatories in astronomy, the Lowell Observatory in Flagstaff, Arizona, where Percival Lowell explored the features of Mars and where the dwarf planet Pluto was discovered in 1930. We will also visit Palomar Observatory, the location of what was once the largest telescope in the world for more than 40 years. Home of the 200-inch Hale telescope, Palomar Observatory was a marvel of construction for its day and was the iconic symbol of astronomy in the 20th century. It continues to be a place of science for astronomers, and we will get a first-hand look at this historic observatory, and we will discuss some of the instruments that are used by astronomers. As we move through the topics of this course, our exploration of the workings of the cosmos will lead you to new ideas about the world around you. But an important consequence of this journey will be to challenge some of your pre-existing notions. Some of these are simple misunderstandings from your everyday life, and others are ideas and explanations that you have learned along the way that are simply wrong. As part of this overview of the fundamentals of astronomy, I will point out these misconceptions and hopefully replace them with a better understanding so that you can be an informed citizen capable of using critical thinking to explore the world around you. After all, this is the reason why we learn, and hopefully one of the reasons why you are here. We have a big journey ahead of us. In this course, we will work our way through the fundamentals of astronomy, beginning with understanding what we see in the night sky, to making the sense of the phases of the moon, the changing seasons, and the mechanics of eclipses. We will explore the physics of orbiting bodies, and then turn our attention to the physics of light and what information light can tell us about the objects of our universe. We will explore the technology of astronomy as we discuss the workings of telescopes and the equipment that astronomers attach to the telescopes. Our focus will then be turned to understanding the nature of the stars and how they form, live, and die. Finally, we will explore the large-scale structure of the cosmos by learning about the galaxies of stars that fill our universe. I'm happy that you have chosen to take this course and that you are here to learn about the fundamentals of astronomy. I hope that this will be the beginning of a lifelong interest in learning about our universe and appreciating how science has helped us understand our cosmos. So let's get started. In the next video, we will begin our cosmic journey.